Hello everyone, a very good morning. A very good morning to everyone. I welcome you all to LaunchPad Education Punjab. ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਅਸੀਂ ਚੈਨਲ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੀ MCQ ਸੀਰੀਜ਼ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ. ਟੁਡੇ ਵੀ ਆਰ ਗੋਇੰਗ ਟੂ ਕੰਟੀਨਿਊ ਵਿਦ ਦ ਸੀਰੀਜ਼ ਐਂਡ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸੈਸ਼ਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਹਿਸਟਰੀ ਦੇ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਸੋਲਵ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਪਾਰਟਿਕੂਲਰਲੀ ਮਾਡਰਨ ਹਿਸਟਰੀ. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਇਹ MCQ ਸੀਰੀਜ਼ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮਸ ਲਈ ਹੈਲਪਫੁਲ ਹੈ. ਫॉर एग्जांपल पंजाब पुलिस, फॉरेस्ट गार्ड and clerk, excise inspector, gram sevak. You all know that number of vacancies in all these jobs are high, so this is the time that we start preparing. So अगर तुसी एक job ਲਈ particularly target कर रहे हो, you can go for the particular batch, for example excise and taxation. लेकिन most of the students are going to fill more than 2 vacancies, so you can go for Punjab core batch. ठीक है, across the website जिन्नी भी test series है, जिन्ने भी courses है, सारे उत्ते तुसी कोड यूज कर सकते हो LP Nikita टू अवेल द स्पेशल डिस्काउंट्स. ठीक है, अपने लेवल ते भी प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो, स्टार्ट सॉल्विंग द टेस्ट सीरीज सो दैट ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ पता चले वेयर यू स्टैंड इन द कॉम्पिटिशन. ठीक है, एग्जाम वही स्टूडेंट क्लियर करेगा जो इस टाइम ते डेट्स नू दूर ना समझ के अपनी प्रिपरेशन नू कंटिन्यू कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, देन PSSSB Gram Sevak दी वैकेंसी 792 दे आर आउट. अगेन यू कैन यूज द कोड LP Nikita. PSSSB Clerk, data entry operator, 917 vacancies, and this is the one batch and many jobs Punjab core batch जिदी offline seats are full. Offline classes लुधियाना विच लगदियां हैं and seats are almost full, so you can go for online classes which are live batches. ठीक है, already students attend कर रहे हैं live classes. Then PCS is expected this year. Again we have students attending the early morning batches and the evening batches. The course content जिन्ना भी PCS विच जरूरी है कवर करना, all the standard books जो तुसी कवर करनियां है, ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन क्लासेस, एवरीथिंग इज अवेलेबल एट योर कन्वीनियंस. ठीक है, डेमो क्लासेस अटेंड कर सकते हो, जस्ट कॉल ऑन अवर नंबर्स एंड रजिस्टर योरसेल्फ, और यू कैन विजिट द वेबसाइट डायरेक्टली. लिंक देता है डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स विच. ठीक है, सो मूविंग ऑन टू द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर द डे. आंसर्स क्विकली देंगे, वी हैव टू कवर द क्वेश्चंस वेरी वेरी क्विकली. ठीक है, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन वी हैव इज ड्यूरिंग द कॉलोनियल पीरियड ऑफ इंडिया एशियाटिक सोसाइटी, विलियम जोन्स द्वारा एशियाटिक सोसाइटी ऑफ बंगाल वाज फाउंडेड. Right, what was the main purpose for carrying on researches into the history and etiquettes of India? B, to examine the policy of colonial domination against the Indians, English education to develop karna, and D we have is for carrying out the social reforms. To examine the policy of colonial domination against Indians, are you sure Asiatic Society of Bengal ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ब्रिटिश द्वारा ही सेट की गई सी 1784 विलियम जोन्स दे द्वारा. ठीक है, द मेन पर्पस वाज टू कंडक्ट द रिसर्च ऑफ द हिस्ट्री ऑफ इंडिया एज वेल एज अंडरस्टैंड कि इंडिया का कल्चर किवें जिहा है. ठीक है, डंकन एसोसीएशन was one of the outcome ਜਿਹੜੀ फॉर्म की गई सी बिकॉज ਜਦੋਂ ब्रिटिशर्स इंडिया विच आए उन्होंने मेन अटेम्प्ट की सीगा कि असीं इंडिया के कल्चर नूं स्टडी करिए. ठीक है, सो दिस वाज द पर्पस वाई एशियाटिक सोसाइटी ऑफ बंगाल वाज फाउंडेड. नेक्स्ट ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ मैच करना है, सोसाइटी देती है एंड द फाउंडर. वेरी ईजी क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, अगर इधर के क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने में प्रॉब्लम आ रही है, दैट मीन्स यू आर नॉट प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर द एग्जाम. हार्श वर्ड्स, बट दिस ट्रूली मीन्स कि तुसी एग्जाम लिए तैयार नहीं हो. ठीक है, सो मैच द फॉलोइंग. दिस इज द सोसाइटी थियोसॉफिकल लंडन इंडियन सोसाइटी, सर्वेंट्स ऑफ इंडिया सोसाइटी, सर्वेंट्स ऑफ पीपल सोसाइटी. दीज आर द ऑप्शंस वेयर यू हैव टू मैच. दादा भाई नारोजी, लाला लाजपत राय, Any Basin, and then we have is Gopal Krishna Gokhale. These are the options here. This is the code जो तुसी match करना है. Again I will be moving back. Go on, give the answers. Founders and the societies, very important question. Modern history का सब तो important part ही यही है. Pre-Congress associations plus other societies that were formed, places Maharashtra, Pune. ठीक है, विद इन महाराष्ट्र, पुणे एंड देन बॉम्बे, ये सारी प्लेसेस से सोसाइटीज फॉर्म कीतियां गईयां सी. सो आई थिंक थियोसॉफिकल सोसाइटी असीं ईजीली मार्क कर सकते हैं. थियोसॉफिकल सोसाइटी, द फाउंडर, एनी आंसर्स, और द पर्सन हु इज एसोसिएटेड विद थियोसॉफिकल सोसाइटी, एनी बेसेंट. ठीक है, लंडन इंडियन सोसाइटी, इट वाज फाउंडेड बाय हुम? दादा भाई नारोजी. I think this is going to cause confusion. Servants of India Society and Servants of People Society. Servants of India Society. This was formed by whom? Gopal Krishna Gokhale. and Servants of People Society. This was formed by Lala Lajpat Rai. ठीक है, good morning Ravneet, good morning. So answer to this question becomes C. ठीक है जी, I hope this is clear. Moving on to the next question. In election of provincial legislature in 1937 in British India, the only about 10 to 15% of population को उस time right to vote सेगा. This is the first statement. Second statement is the untouchables had no right to vote. Third statement है कांग्रेस ने absolute majority जड़ी है win कर ली सी in the 11 provinces. Third statement, Muslim League had won more than 80% of the seats जड़ी Muslims ਲਈ reserve कीतियां गईयां सी. Very very important question. Go on, which is the correct answer? Any answers? Go on. This should be 2 and 3. Go on. Any answers? C. You mean 2 and 3 is the correct answer, okay? Or no, this should be 1 only. 1 and 3. Muslim League won more than 80% of the seats. No, Muslim League jedi hai that lost the seats. Answer to this question is C. 1 and 3 statement is correct. Untouchables at that time they had the right to vote. Yes, 1 and 3 is the correct statement. बिल्कुल ठीक है. कांग्रेस ने जड़ी इलेक्शंस जीते सी उस तो बाद कांग्रेस formed the party in the 8 provinces. ठीक है, कुछ exceptions ऐसी गया जिमें कि बंगाल and पंजाब जिथे कांग्रेस could not form the association, could not form the government. ठीक है, these were some of the exceptions. Then Muslim League had not won more than 80% of the seats. Muslim League had lost. ठीक है, total which 100 and I think 7 seats were won by Muslims. So majority form नहीं हुई. Next, which of the following statement about social base of Arya Samaj in British India is correct? Mainly Arya Samaj जड़ा है, its base was Punjab and Western UP. It mainly comprised of trading castes. It was much more limited than that of Brahmo Samaj. Which is the correct statement? 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 only, and then we have is 1, 2 and 3. Very very simple. Brahmo Samaj di jedi reach sigi, that was much more than that of Arya Samaj. ठीक है, so any answers? Go on. I think first statement everyone can give the answers. Then Arya Samaj was quite more famous than the Brahmo Samaj. Brahmo Samaj jada hai that was a bit 1 and 2. We have 1 and 3. Okay. Only first statement is correct. Yes, answer is C. Only first statement is correct. That is mainly in Punjab and Western UP. Then trading association, trading caste de naal naal hor bahut sare caste, even upper landlords were associated with this Arya Samaj. Then it was much limited. No, Arya Samaj was quite spread और जड़ी यदि रीच है नो इक्वल टू ब्रह्मो समाज भी बनया गया. लेकिन सर्टन ऐसे केसेस है वेयर ब्रह्मो समाज मूवमेंट ज़्यादा लोगों को इंस्पायर नहीं कर पाई. ठीक है. सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. द बैटल ऑफ पलासी, इट वाज फॉट बिटवीन मीर कासिम एंड रॉबर्ट क्लाइव, मीर जाफर एंड क्लाइव, सिराजुद्दौला एंड क्लाइव, एंड डी वी हैव इज नन ऑफ द ऑप्शन. वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन. बैटल ऑफ पलासी ऑल्सो साल केड़ा सीगा पलासी दा? Any answers? Palasi, Sirajuddaulah and Clive. Very good. Any other answers? Yes, 1757 was the year and it is fought between Sirajuddaulah and Robert Clive. Next question. Which one of the following pair is not matched correctly? British India Society, it was formed by William Adams. Indian National Union, AOU, you must be knowing Indian National Union कितना पुराना नाम है. Then the National Indian Association, name associated is Anand Mohan Bose. East India Association, Dadabhai Naroji. East India Association, Dadabhai Naroji. Okay, let's just cut this option. D option, Dadabhai Naroji, East India Association. This is very easy question. C, okay. Indian National Union, किधर नाम है? Have you heard of Indian National Union? Any answers? We have got first answer C. C, yes. किन्ने found की थी? Indian National Association. Who is the founder? This is wrongly marked. Anand Mohan Bose नहीं है. It was under Mary Carpenter with the assistance of Keshav Chandra Sen. Yes, Indian National Congress का नाम है. Yes. Good morning Himanshu. Hello. Moving on to the next question. अगर इतना दे question solve करने की problem आ रही है, please start preparing, start studying. Again, newspaper and editors match करने हैं. There are the codes given. समाचार दर्पण, मिरात उल अकबर, केसरी, and then we have is Young India. राजा राम मोहन रॉय, बाल गंगाधर तिलक, महात्मा गांधी, मार्शमन. गो ऑन, मार्क करो. आई थिंक बड़ा इजी क्वेश्चन है. एक दो भी अगर तुहानू चंगी तरह आंदे, यू विल बी एबल टू मार्क. गो ऑन. यंग इंडिया इज एसोसिएटेड विद whom? Young India. Any answers? Any answers? This should be 4-1. Okay. Young India is associated with Mahatma Gandhi. Very good. Mirat ul Akbar is associated with Raja Ram Mohan Roy. B1, D3. So we are left with two options. B1, D3. Then Kesari is associated with Tilak, right? So B2, C2. Yes, here. So what is the answer? It is D, 4, 1, 2, 3. ठीक है? Good. चलो, next question. Which of the following pair is correctly matched? Theodore Beck, Mohammed Anglo-Oriental College, Aligarh. Ilbertville is associated with Ripon. Firoz Shah Mehta is associated with Indian National Congress. Badruddin Tayyabji was associated with Muslim League. So, what are the options? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 and 4, 1, 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3. I'll give you a hint. Ida answer tusi founders and all associate karo. Then you will be able to mark the correct answer. Go on. Muslim League, the founders 1, 2 and 3 is correctly matched. Okay. So, any other answers? यानी कि D 1, 2, 3. Okay, D. So Badruddin Tayyabji is not associated with Muslim League. ठीक है? He was INC president. Also Muslim League दे founders कौन है? केड़े लोगां नू आपां Muslim League दे नाल associate करदे? Answer is D. This is incorrectly matched. Muslim League दे founders कौन कौन है? Any answers? Yes, D is the correct answer. ठीक है? I am waiting for the answer that Muslim League दे founders कौन है? Very easy question, बहुत औखा question नहीं पूछिया. Give the answers. Next, हुन तुसी मैच करना है केड़ा revolt and केड़ी movement जेड़ी है वो किथे होई है. Yes, हाकिम अजमल खान, आगा खान. Yes, at certain times जिन्हां नू भी असी associate कर दिंदे आ. If not founders, associated people. ठीक है? जिवें इल्बर्ट बिल दे नाल आपां रिपन नू associate कीता है. ठीक है? Okay. Mopla revolt, Pabna revolt, Eka movement, and then we have is Birsa Munda revolt. Options है मैच करना है केरला, बिहार, बंगाल and अवध. Just see the options. These are the options. ठीक है? And I am moving back. चलो जी करो मैच. Any answers? Birsa Munda, Bihar, and then okay. Any answers? Go on quickly. एक बार फिर तो options देख लो and then mark it. These are the options. ठीक है? So Mopla rebellion, it is associated in which area? Kerala. D. A. Okay. Just see the options once. अगर a question which problem आ रही है, that means your preparation is not up to the mark. Mopla rebellion जड़ा है, that is associated with Kerala. Absolutely correct. Pabna revolt, it is associated with Bengal. Eka movement किथे है? अवध. Birsa Munda, it is Bihar. So option, what is the answer? Answer is A. 1, 3, 4, 2. A lot of you have given the answers A. No, 2 students only. 3. Manjeet, Prabjot, Ravneet, Himanshu. Good. Next, which among the following acts for the first time allowed Indians, at least theoretically, entry to higher posts in British Indian administration? Charter Act 1813, Charter Act 1861. Then we have this Charles Wood's Education 1854, Indian Councils Act 1909. I think तुसी Charles Wood ਨੂੰ easily eliminate कर सकते हो. This was related to the purpose of education. The very important Magna Carta, right? So what is the answer? Portfolio system भी establish कर देता गया सी Lord Canning दे under. So the very first time that allowed Indians theoretically to at least be the part of higher posts in the British Indian administration. Go on. 1861, Charter Act of 1861. Very good. 2 students ने correct answer आए हैं. Such type of questions are going to be asked in exam because question the level is moderate. Moderate as in कि बहुत सारी acts है कवर करना मुश्किल है, but answer is B. Okay, थोड़ा जा बड़ा question है. The first session of Indian National Congress ਨੂੰ Pune to Bombay ਤੇ shift ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ. What was the main reason? The leaders of Bombay Presidency were against holding the first meeting of Congress at Pune. The Bombay governor agreed to A.O. Hume's proposal to act as the first president of Congress. Bombay to act as the first presidency ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ज़्यादा लोग attract ਹੁੰਦੇ. D option है because there was a outbreak of plague in Pune forced the organizers कि वो अपना venue Pune to Bombay shift करन. Again very easy question ਆਪਾਂ ਪਹਿਲੇ भी ਕੀਤਾ है सर किसी इस तो पहले history ਵਿੱਚ कि session ਨੂੰ shift क्यों किया गया सी? The main reason was the outbreak of plague epidemic. Okay, good, correct answers everyone. Great. Next question. Consider the following statement about Dadabhai Naoroji. केडी statement correct है? He was elected as the president of Indian National Congress thrice. He wrote the book Poverty and Un-British Rule and he founded National Social Conference. 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 3 and then we have his 3 only. Very important figure, very important person of our modern history, Dadabhai Naoroji. So which is the correct answer related to him? B, 1 and 2. Jitendra, Radhika, Ravneet. Okay, who was the founder of National Social Conference? National Social Conference, the founder kaun sige? Go on, any answers? It was M.G. Ranade and also Raghunath Rao. Very good. Radhika, great. Next question. The Indian states that were annexed under doctrine of lapse. Doctrine of lapse ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਕਿਹੜੀ Indian states ਨੂੰ annex ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ? Jhansi, Nagpur, Travancore, Jhansi, Nagpur, Satara, Jhansi, Satara and Mysore, Mysore, Satara and Bhavnagar. ਹੁਣ Satara ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ common area है doctrine of lapse ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ, ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਉਹ ਸਾਰੀ options ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ first ਨੂੰ ਛੱਡ ਕੇ. So एक option था मैं eliminate करता. So what were the areas doctrine of lapse the under? We have the answer from Harsh. B, then C, B, C. Okay, so there is a confusion between Mysore and Nagpur, right? Okay, आंसर इज बी, झांसी, नागपुर एंड सतारा. द वेरी फर्स्ट एरिया डॉक्ट्राइन ऑफ लैब्स के अंदर 1848 सतारा. ठीक है. देन सेकंड वाज संबलपुर 1849. Mysore was under subsidiary alliance. Absolutely good. केड़े गवर्नर जनरल दे अंडर डॉक्ट्राइन ऑफ लैब्स was introduced? Under which governor general किने इंट्रोड्यूस कीता सीगा डॉक्ट्राइन ऑफ लैब्स? Go on, आंसर्स दियो. Till then next question, education वास्ते जेड़ा Woods dispatch आया सी 1854 दे विच. What was the aim of this Woods dispatch? Options: it was under Dalhousie, not Wellesley. The creation of employment opportunities for native Indians. Western culture नु spread करना, literacy नु spread करना among the people, and medium की होएगा English. Then introduction of scientific research and rationalism in the traditional Indian education. Wellesley was associated by subsidiary alliance. Absolutely. So what was the main aim? I think पता होएगा कि Woods dispatch के अंदर the education deliver करन the medium जेड़ा है that was set up English. Okay, Manjeet has given the first answer, C. Any other answers? I have already given the answer, by the way. Good morning. Good morning. It is C, the promotion of literacy, and medium was selected to be English. Cool? Chalo. Next question. Ilbertville controversy during Ripon's time was related to bring Indians and Europeans at par as criminal jurisdiction of court was concerned, to impose several restrictions on freedom to native press as a colonial rule, they hostile rules sige, then to encourage the native Indians to appear for civil service examination jehda India vich conduct kita jayega, to allow native Indians ki arms and ammunitions possess kar sakan under the Arms Act. Ilbertville controversy. What was Ilbertville controversy? Whereby Europeans the cases would be treated in the courts of Indians, right? So बहुत controversial a bill सीगा, and it was the main purpose was to bring, purpose था नहीं सीगा, indirectly इधे कारण इस bill कारण Indians and Europeans came at par in case of criminal jurisdiction. ठीक है, it is A. Correct. ठीक है जी. Ilbertville केड़े साल च आया सीगा? Any answers? Any answers? Ilbertville दा year very important. Next question. Match करना है इना तुसी list 1 नु list 2 दे नाल Lord Wellesley, Lord Cornwallis, Thomas Munro and Lord Minto. List 2 which देता है Fort William College, Europeanization of higher education, Rayatwadi system and forbade propagandist preaching by Baptist missionaries. It was 1883. ठीक है. So match करना है. I think एक दो भी easily match कर दोगे, you will be able to mark the answers. Go on. Any answers? Go on. Very easy question. Fort William, Europeanization of higher education, Rayatwadi system in Madras, forbade propagandist preaching, Lord Wellesley, Cornwallis, Munro. Nitish says that it is A. C the hai 3. Thomas Munro is associated with the Rayatwadi system. So we are left with just one option. Answer is A. Wellesley, Fort William, Cornwallis, Europeanization of higher education, Munro, Rayatwadi system and Lord Minto forbade propagandist preaching by Baptist missionaries. Correct. ठीक है जी. Next question. Match the following. Governor General देता है and which year he or she was appointed. Again थोड़ी जी भी chronology पता है अगर Governor Generals दी तो तुसी आंसर मार्क कर पाओगे. Options है Lord Cornwallis, Dalhousie, Lord Wellesley and Bentinck. Year appointed 1786, 98, 1828, 1848 and these are the options. ठीक है. So अगर chronology थोड़ी जी भी idea है तो you will be able to mark the answers. Any answers? The very first I think ਇਹਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ Bentinck was the very first person who was appointed, right? So ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾ year 1786 ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ, Bentinck, right? And 1798 after Bentinck came Wellesley. Do you want to see the options again? Here are options. Go on. Any answers? Go on, go on. Or Cornwallis came first. 1A, 2D, or C2. Rolly has given the answer and Nitish has given the answer D. Answer to this question is D. 1, 4, 2, 3. ठीक है, B was 4, C was 2, D ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੈ just a second, D ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੈ 3, 1828. ठीक है, moving on to the next question. The state of Jhansi, it was made part of British Empire through policy of doctrine of lapse, subsidiary alliance, Mayo's provincial settlement, war against Gendak Rao. Go on, Jhansi nu kiਵੇਂ next ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ? Under which policy? Doctrine of lapse. Correct. Next. Again year ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ when all this came. I think ਇਹ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ famous इंसिडेंट्स ने मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री दे टिप्स ते ईयर्स होने चाहिए यार. वुड्स डिस्पैच, विडो रीमैरिज, एबॉलिशन ऑफ सती, एजम्पशन ऑफ दीवानी. वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन एंड इट शुड बी ऑन योर टिप्स. वुड्स डिस्पैच दा साल सारियां नू याद हुंदा है. अगर ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने च प्रॉब्लम आ रही है तो अपनी तैयारी देखो. सी, वी हैव गॉट द आंसर हिमांशु. ओके, Nitish says it is D. Okay, Wood's dispatch jada hai, it was in 1854. Abolition of Sati. When did abolition of Sati took place? It took place in 1829. Widow remarriage 1856. कल भी यही साल कीता सी widow remarriage da. And 4 the answer hai A. Answer is a C. 4, 3, 1, 2. Yes. Moving on. Next question. Consider the following act. केडी act पहले आई? Pitt's India Act, the Charter, then Regulating Act, Indian Councils Act. This is the Charters Act. ठीक है, Charters Act and Councils Act का कोई particular year नहीं देता, but सानू पता है कि Charters and Councils विचों पहली केडी आई. ठीक है? So go on. Any answers? A. 3, 1, 2, 4. Very quickly answers. बड़ी जल्दी answers आए हैं. Regulating Act was 1773. Right? Pitt's India Act the year केड़ा है? Okay, Regulating Act was 1773. Pitt's India Act the साल केड़ा है? Any answers? Answer is A. I wasn't expecting कि इतनी जल्दी answers आएंगे. Pitt's India years decode कर दो एक बार. 1784. Correct. Charter Act. Charter Act केड़े साल चाहिए सी? Any answers? 1793. Okay, Pitt 1784, absolutely. Okay, 1853. Yes, and Councils Act 1861 चाहिए, 1992 चाहिए, ठीक है, then 1909 which भी आई, ठीक है, 1813, correct, ठीक है जी. So answer was A. Next, in with reference to colonial rule, which of the following is not the feature of subsidiary alliance? The British Army was to be maintained in Indian state. Determination of expenses incurred on subsidiary British Army, the duty JDC that was with the Indian state. Indian state had to keep British resident in her capital. Then Indian soldiers could be used by company commanders. Go on. D. First answer, Manjeet has answered that Indian soldiers were not in picture. Okay. D. Absolutely. This is not the feature. बाकी सारे features ने I think बड़े common features है and सबनों clear भी है. I think there are no doubts. Yes, yes, yes. कल आपा कीता सी अदा question. Resident दा. Option which अलग-अलग terms दितियां सीगियां एंड रेजिडेंट वाज द आंसर कि जेडे डायरेक्टली प्रिंसली स्टेट्स ब्रिटिश दे अंडर नहीं है ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ रेजिडेंट ਨੂੰ प्लेस ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ। नेक्स्ट, विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट अबाउट सबसिडरी अलायंस, अगेन सबसिडरी अलायंस के बारे करेक्ट नहीं है। The territories entering into subsidiary alliance with British were responsible for internal and external protection. In the territory of an ally, the British armed contingent would stationed. Ally would have to provide resources जो British army ने maintain करने हैं. Permission of British was needed for an ally to enter into an agreement with other rulers. Again, very easy question. Any answers? Options close है बहुत. Mark the answers. Simple फंडा रखो subsidiary alliance. What was subsidiary alliance and then answer करो. A, we have got the first answer, यानी कि territories ਜਿਹੜੀ subsidiary alliance ਵਿੱਚ enter कर रही हैं for the name sake ਜਿਹੜੀ protection है वो Britishers द्वारा provide की जाएगी. केड़ी protection? In external protection. Internal protection was not provided. ठीक है, clear है? बाकी सारी statements correct है. Yes, external protection. Next question, consider the following events relative to education. Sargent Scheme, Universities Act, Woods Dispatch, Hunter Commission. ये सारे events जेडे हैं education दे field विच होए, you have to arrange it in chronology. Go on. Any answers? Hunter Commission was in 1882, I think, if I am not wrong. And Universities Act 1905. Woods Dispatch, I think it's on your tips, 1854. Second scheme, it was 1944. सारा आंसर डिकोड कर देता मैं. Go on, any answers? C. Okay. Other answers, किसी का कोई और आंसर? D. B. Answer is D. 3, 4, 2, 1. ठीक है जी. Woods Dispatch 1854, Hunter Commission 1882, and Universities Act 1904 and Sargent Act was 1944. Cool. चले अगले क्वेश्चन पर. Next, after the assumption of Diwani, the British East India Company started realizing tribute from India to England in the form of Diwani applicable होने तो बाद tribute from India to England was in which form? Options you have is cotton textile, silver and indigo. Then we have raw silk, cotton textile and indigo, silver cotton textile and tea, cotton textile, silk and tea. D. Then we have is B, Manjeet. Yes, answer is B, raw silk, cotton textile and indigo. It is B. ठीक है. Moving on. Next question. Lord Warren Hastings किस चीज दे नाल एसोसिएटेड नहीं है? रोहिला वॉर, चैत सिंह केस, अफगान वॉर, नंद कुमार केस. वेरी इजी. यस, गो ऑन क्विकली. ड्यूरिंग अफगान वॉर हु वाज द गवर्नर जनरल? एनी आंसर्स? क्विक, फटाफट. Afghan war. Who was associated with Afghan war? तुसी आंसर दे होंगे. All those who are saying C, Afghan war. What is the logic behind C? Why Afghan war? कौन associated से? Warren Hastings was not with Afghan war. Yes, Auckland and then Lytton. Under which one of the following system of assessment British government directly revenue जड़ा है farmers तो collect कर रही सी? Right, there was no intermediary. Options we have is zamindari, rayatwadi, then we have is anwadi, and then we have is desai-wadi system. We have studied the three systems, right? Or okay, B, it was Rayatwadi with no intermediary working for the purpose of collection of revenue. Next question, the first इंडियन यूनिवर्सिटी इन 1857 किथे ओपन की गई सी? मद्रास, कैलकटा, बनारस, एंड देन वी हैव इज बॉम्बे. गो ऑन. द फर्स्ट इंडियन यूनिवर्सिटी 1857 दी किथे इंट्रोड्यूस की गई सी? एनी आंसर्स? कैलकटा, वी हैव द फर्स्ट आंसर फ्रॉम हर्ष. एनी अदर आंसर्स? बनारस, कैलकटा, इट इज बी, कैलकटा. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, महात्मा गांधीज हिंद स्वराज. इट वॉज अ क्रिटिक ऑफ वेस्टर्न मॉडर्निटी. इट वॉज एन आउटलाइन ऑफ हिज फिलोसफी ऑफ सत्याग्रह. द invocation to Indians to free themselves from British. It was a blueprint of Gram Swaraj. Go on. गलत आंसर्स नहीं आने चाहिए. गांधीज हिंद स्वराज के बारे करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट केड़ी है? हिंद स्वराज वॉज अ वेरी डिफरेंट, नॉट डिफरेंट लेकिन एक्सटेंशन नहीं सी सत्याग्रह दी. हिंद स्वराज द मीनिंग की है? व्हाट वाज द मेन एसेंशियल एलिमेंट? हिंद मीन्स इंडियन, राइट? सो एनीथिंग इंडियन, दैट वाज द इन्वोकेशन टू इंडियंस टू फ्री देमसेल्व्स फ्रॉम ब्रिटिशर्स. That is not the literal meaning of Hindu Swaraj. C is not the correct answer. Go on, second attempt. Hindu Swaraj, the literal meaning. C is not the correct answer. Give the second attempts. Under Hindu Swaraj, Gandhi was, okay, D, blueprint of Gram Swaraj. No. It was a critique of Western modernity. हिंद स्वराज. ठीक है. सो हिंद स्वराज इज समथिंग, हिंद द मीनिंग है इंडियन, राइट? सो अंडर हिंद स्वराज गांधी वाज अगेंस्ट द वेस्टर्न मॉडर्निटी. ठीक है. सो दिस वाज द पर्पस ऑफ इंक्लूडिंग द क्वेश्चन कि आप सत्याग्रह सब तो ज्यादा पढ़ते हैं लेकिन आप हिंद स्वराज नहीं पढ़ते कि व्हाट इज हिंद स्वराज. ठीक है. सो विद दिस आई एंड द सेशन. थैंक यू एवरीवन. आई होप सैशन विच तुसी कुछ नवा सीख के जा रहे हो. वी आर ट्राइंग टू इंक्रीज द लेवल ऑफ क्वेश्चंस एवरी डे एंड जिमें जिमें असीं लेवल इंक्रीज कर रहे हैं लाइव दे विच बच्चे घटते जा रहे हैं. ठीक है. सेम थिंग हैपन्ड ड्यूरिंग द नायब तहसीलदार एग्जाम. जो लेवल इंक्रीज किया गया सी तो स्टूडेंट्स वर आस्किंग कि इन्ने डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस क्यों करवा रहे हो. सो डू नॉट रन फ्रॉम द डिफिकल्ट लेवल ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. जिहड़ी अपनी प्रैक्टिस है उन्होंने इंक्रीज करो. ठीक है. स्टार्ट स्टडिंग. स्टिल इफ यू फेस प्रॉब्लम, अगर ये बेसिक क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने प्रॉब्लम आई है, आप परसनैलिटीज़ उन्होंने किहड़ी एसोसीएशन फाइंड की उन्होंने मैच नहीं कर पा रहे, तो यू आर नॉट प्रिपेयर्ड. आई एम सॉरी टू से. ठीक है. सो दिस इज द इन्फॉर्मेशन फॉर पंजाब कोर बैच. ऑल दोज हु वांट टू एनरोल, you can use the code LP Nikita to avail the discounts, and these prices are going to increase in the month of July. ठीक है. So see you in the next class tomorrow. Great, good to read your comments. Okay then, see you, have a good day.